Are you a bippity boppity boo fairy? Because it seems that you've blessed me with your presence. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Radiant Tale. We have Ion over here being locked. Oh, more importantly, thanks for saving us there. Thanks to you, I didn't escalate any for. Hey! No, I did not do anything. Hey! Stop with the auto! What is the auto happening? Why is it auto doing it? Stop auto doing it! There we go. Oh my god! I didn't know there was an auto feature. What the flip? We have not. Let's get into it. We have not yet solved the pressing issue of the city yet either. They kind of barged in during our discussion about that. What to do for a show, huh? I felt like my hands were tied. Then Jinya spoke up in a level voice. Objectively speaking, going along with Abby's proposal is the most effective choice. He could even suppress the animosity of the citizens with his influence as an arena owner. That makes it a very attractive option. Indeed, if people don't come to begin with, we won't get anywhere. Right. Our duty is to put on a successful show and bloom the floor no matter what. Zephyr is right. If we don't have an audience, all is for naught. But is that really the right choice? For some reason, I can't see myself agreeing. What do you think, Ion? What I think doesn't matter if it is our only choice. If that is the case, I'll obey instructions without objection. That's not it. Ion, coming up with a way forward is my job. What I'm asking is what you want to do, not what anyone's making you do. Silence. Seeing that Ion was torn, I spoke up once again. It's true. If we only consider the odds of success, Avi's proposal is our best choice. Like what we saw just now, similar to Cultura, our biggest problem is getting people to come, even though it's a different cause. But no matter how much I think about it, Avi's proposal doesn't seem like the right answer. That's my opinion, so what's yours, Ion? Well... With a nod, Ion cast his eyes down towards his palms. I am aware that I'm a man who is only good for his strength with a weapon. However, I've learned something from this journey. Even if I can only wield a blade, I can still bring a smile to someone's face without having to harm anyone. He tightened his hand into a fist and looked toward the city with a solemn gaze. I do not want to fight. Nobody's gonna make you, babe. It was a faint whisper that dissolved into the night, but it held the weight of the world. Even if it is for the sake of a show, I never want to fight someone to the death again. In that instant, we probably all settled on one answer. Alright then, that's it! But this is my only arbitrary opinion. Reluctance has nothing to do with whether the content will be suitable for our show. I believe... That's fine. It's more than enough for us to make up our minds. Yeah, I agree. I really don't want my friends to hurt each other if it's all possible. And if we don't do something about the root of all evil here, the floor likely won't bloom to begin with. Good point. We got an audience, but it didn't bloom. If Ali hears that, he'd see red and mark right over. Looks like we all agree. We'll reject Avi's plan and I'll cook up a program for us. So that means we've got to think about how we're gonna gather some peeps, yeah? About that. When I went around the city, I got the impression that it's similar to Orient's. Orient? Back then, the cause was everyone falling to pay attention to the voices of the spirits. I think a similar thing is going on here. I see. You mean how the weak apply to disadvantaged positions? Yeah, that. Only the strong and loud seem to stand out here, but I think there's a lot of people that aren't like that. After the failure of our first show and hearing Avi's warning, I had been under the impression that our performance had no place in Ferris, but not everyone in the city is put off by what we have to give. We can't focus on who's oppressed by the ones in power, the people who can't even voice their unhappiness. However, filling our audience with that group alone will not be enough. Right, the people who need to change are those with the loudest voices after all. Hey, in that case, how about we actually take advantage of their hot-bloodedness? All of us contributed, presenting and knocking down ideas as we brainstormed. How could we make everyone watch us? How could we put on a show that everyone would enjoy? We deliberated long, sharing our own unique opinions and wisdom. Then, we moved on to action, executing our plan to make the show succeed in this city. I'm so hyped. I wonder what'll happen. I went along with Villo, Ion, and Jinya to the 7th arena where Avi was. As a noble of Arthur, Jinya had avoided showing himself in public so that he wouldn't provoke the citizens, but this time he actually volunteered for once, saying that his status might be useful. So, you told them all about your past, huh? Yes, there is no need to hide it at this point. Even if I wish to forget, the reality is that I was a gladiator slave. The gladiators that fought... And that's the thing, is they don't even say gladiator slave. They say X-rank gladiator. Like, ugh. How shameful can these people be? The gladiators that fought in the underground arena, those who survived the duels, they hold immense strength that can't be measured by the normal standards of gladiators in A rank, B rank, or C rank. Thus, they are treated as exceptions in our game. Right, oh, let me reward you. Oh my god, it's like, oh, let me reward you for being forced to fight and being so strong. It pisses me off. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I'll calm down. Even if you want to forget, Hey, Avi, if I was your former coworker, does that mean you were a gladiator slave too? Avi and Ion are both former gladiator slaves. After the purge 3 years ago, Avi was released because he had no emblem on him, and he began to live in Ferris once again. Later on, he displayed a magnificent talent as a merchant, and he rose up the ladder all the way to becoming an arena owner. Oh, actually? Hell freaking yeah. That's insane. And gladiator arena owners hold so much power. Wait, why doesn't he have a mark? Interesting. Yeah, though I was small fry compared to him. Ion was quite the legend, you know? He never suffered a single loss in his career as a gladiator up until the arena was abolished. The spectators dubbed him the Grim Reaper of the underground arena. Ion's alias back then... Ion's alias back when he was a gladiator slave, the Grim Reaper of the underground arena. Once you meet him in the underground arena, don't even think about seeing the light of day again. Such rumors earned him the moniker. An undefeated champion with no losses on the record, standing until the underground arena was abolished. This is insane. Grim Reaper. That's very different from the impression Ion gives off now. Ali also mentioned that his combat prowess was a cut above the rest in every single drill he was asked to attend. Still, the epithet Grim Reaper isn't elegant at all. Let us move on to why we came here today. Alright, I was waiting for this. We won't ask for your aid in our show. Of course, leave it to me. I'll give you fair treatment, don't worry. Okay, let's start working on the details right away. The main act will be the Grim Reaper versus the Dragon. The guys here have high standards, so we gotta give you a real deathmatch. We'll have weapons, we'll fight each other in Syria. No, that's not going to happen. Avi began rambling in high spirits, but Villo cut him off. Thank you for your offer, but we've decided to decline. Are you for real? Why are you saying no? I get that it has a lot of advantages, but... It's our show. We, the performers, don't want to put on a show where we kill each other. Hold up, it's not like you're gonna really go in until one of you dies. We still insist. Even if it's just for the performance, we would never go with a plan that forced friends to hurt each other. Seriously? Your logic isn't making any sense. Are you saying you'll toss out my idea because of such an emotional and irrational reason? Yes, we are. We will not deny the accusation that we are being sentimental. What we ourselves cannot enjoy will not bring joy to our audience, at least not in the true sense of the word. After hearing what we had to say, Fine. I get it. Ivy roughly ruffled his hair as he let out an exaggerated sigh. Someone gave you a nice, effortless strategy, but you just threw it out the window. You've always been like this, bad at adapting, stubborn as a mule. This is the kind of human I am. I cannot change so easily. I may not seem like it, but I respect how shrewd you navigate life. You respect me? Not funny, dude. With a wry smile, Avi laid his hand on Ion's shoulder. Okay, so my plan's out. Why are you asking for my help? Though a deathmatch is not our style, your idea itself has merits. Let us use your connections in Arena. Saying no isn't an option, okay? Huh? Alright, your turn, you two! Leave it to me. My apologies. Billow and Ion closed in on Avi from both sides and seized him. After some forceful persuasion, the two climbed onto the stage. What is happening? Well, no, nobody saw this coming. The 7th Arena's exhibition match today is a surprise that'll blow you all away. On one side, we have an old friend of our arena owner, Avi, the legendary gladiator Ion, and on the other is a legendary fae, a dragon. Did she say a dragon? For real? That sounds like an insane demo. I just made Luna do that on a whim, but look like she's pretty into it, huh? She really is. She's making it up on the spot, but she's brilliant. The request we've made of Avi was to use the entire 7th Arena for our promotion. In the background, Luna, who'd been hastily given the role of announcer, made commentary. While on the stage, Villa and Dragon formed face off against Ion, who stood ready with a spear. How will you deal with this, Ion? Villa roared as walls of Inferno burst into existence, seeing in Ion's way as they manifested one after another. This is nothing. This is so sick. Ion thrust his spear into the ground and used it to vault above the flames, weaving both over and under them as needed. I wish I could. This would make such a sick anime. Seeing the breath of fire spew out, the audience clapped with zeal. That's a real dragon. It's a dragon. I've never seen a gladiator around here before, but he's strong enough to go toe-to-toe with the dragon. Gets my blood pumping. But it's just really a fight. They seem to be having fun. They're both smiling. Why are they even fighting? The spectator battle had grabbed everyone's interest, so that was my cue. I accepted the voice amplifying mystic tool from Luna and addressed the crowd. Hello everyone! Are you enjoying this battle between Gladiator and Dragon? But wait, this duel is only a prologue. Our tale of human and dragon is just beginning. This is only a rehearsal today, so we'll have to end things here, but those who want to see what happens next, please take one of the flyers at the arena entrance. And come watch Circus's show! Hopefully, this teaser would attract more people on the big day. With that in mind, we continued to promote as much as we could. Hell yeah. Oof, that's a lot of promoting for a day, honestly. Time flew by, and after much promotion and practice, the big day had come. There was still some time before the opening, but the seats were already jam-packed.
Luna, あんたに言われた通り、子供たちを連れてきたけど、このサーカスとやらは本当に無料で見ていいのか?
Free? Yeah, they said they want as many people to watch as possible. Come on, everyone, line up. Okay! Single file! You guys causing trouble for the matron after I left? Have you all been good boys and girls? Yeah, I was very good! Luna, you should come play with us more! That's right. You're part of our family, so come home and visit once in a while. Alright, I will. Oh, you're the 7th Arenas. I'm surprised that even you have come to watch. Well, an old friend's gonna be on stage. I only came out of curiosity. A dragon in a gladiator. I can't wait to see what kind of fight it will turn out to be. There's a lot of people. I'm surprised too. This is nothing like our first performance. It is too early to celebrate. We have yet to arrive at the hardest part. We practically promoted to everyone we came across without any filtering. Lo and behold, we've got as much variety as a bazaar. That raises a hurdle to skies. Keep yourselves on your toes. Oh, of course, we've chosen a program that'll resonate with them, so all that's left is to put in our best effort. As we brace ourselves one final time, Villa raised his voice to make an announcement. Our star this time is Ion, right? Before we start, it's time for a speech, don't you think? Pardon? No, I'm not suited to such a task. Come on, listen to yourself. You're the only one that fits the bill this time. Give up already and go for it. If you really don't want to, how about I do the honors and speak on your behalf? Wait, I'm rather against that. I'm willing to bet that none of it will be accurate. Come on, Ion. Our audience is waiting for us, too. If the alternative is someone making a melodrama out of it, taking an initiative to talk would be much more preferable. Ion seemed a little lost, but he finally caved under our combined gazes. I'm aware that I've said this before, but I'm a human who's only good for wielding weapons. That is the only thing I've done for as long as I can remember. However, all of you have taught me that even if I am such a man, I too can make people smile. I want the people of the city to understand that emotion as well. To understand what it means to truly enjoy something from the bottom of their heart. I have faith that our show can teach them that. That is why I... let us all do our best together. Ion didn't have a silver tongue, and he faltered as he spoke. Even so, his words fit us very well. My apologies, I could not make a good speech. It's perfectly fine. The important thing is that you're the one talking, Ion. Alrighty then, don't miss the cue, guys. 3, 2, 1, let's do this, baby! We all traded a look and a smile before collectively answering Villa's call. Hi! What's that noise? Something going wrong, or is the show starting? My favorite part, bro. I love this part so much. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I literally love this part.
決闘都市フェルスにお住まいの紳士淑女の皆様方、本日はお忙しい中我らの公演にお越しいただき、今宵我らがお届けするのは普段皆様が見ておられる
I'm sorry, I'll read. Oh, that's my whole job.
一風変わった出し物の数々。ここには
Here, there will be no screeching of steel, nor dances of blood. However, on this stage, you will find dreams, inspiration, and fantasy. Please, enjoy our show to your heart's content. As darkness swallowed the arena lights, I took over narration and began unfolding the tale. This is a story of King Arthur and his dragon companion, Regulus. The meeting between the two powerful beings who would go on to build the world as we know it. I know that a dragon called Regulus is mentioned in the epic of King Arthur, but a dragon became friends with the first king, Arthur, 1,000 years ago. He created the world with Arthur and the 4 great spirits. Wow. So we just plop on characters like nobody's business, huh? But if I remember correctly, in the stories we know, the only thing we learn about him is that he was King Arthur's comrade in arms. I think that's the case for me too. It's the famous legend of Arthur creating a world with the 4 great spirits, right? So you're saying that there's a different version passed down on the Dragon's Island? Since we'd used Ion and Villa to attract spectators with the show centered around a human and a dragon, we decided to center our program around these 2 figures. Then, in our discussion afterward, we began sharing the stories and legends we each knew, thinking that we might find a breakthrough somewhere. Well, the gist is the same, yeah. But among dragons, the part before all is passed down too. When Arthur first encountered Regulus. Apparently, those two were the first to form a friendship between our species. When Arthur established our world, the four great spirits were of course vital, but Regulus played a big part as well. The first ever bond of friendship between a human and a dragon. I see. It sounds wonderful when you put it that way. Just asking, but are we dragons pretty much the only ones who know the story? Well, I think so, yes. Most common folk only learned of the world's legend through picture books, after all. But, of course, the royal family, as well as with people with ties to the palace, are aware. Some researchers investigate dragons, too. Well, but I've heard about the first king was friends with a dragon. I didn't know that. This story might be useful for us. So, does that mean you're gonna go with the tale of friendship between the two? Yeah, I've only got the outline in my mind so far, but everyone in this country knew about the legend of King Arthur, the creator of our world. In our show this time, we'd unravel the tale of Arthur's first meeting with his comrade in arms, the dragon Regulus, and how the two eventually became friends. Oh, this is so exciting. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you so much. Peace.